Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is part 4 of the Australian Citizenship Test practice materials and topics. So we'll start with the topics. So it is from our common bond document. It is the part 4, which is the Australian values. So some key points: commitment to the rule of law. So all Australians are protected by laws and legal systems. All people are equal in relation to the law. No person or group is above the law. Law should be followed even when no one is watching. Parliamentary democracy. Laws are determined by the parliament selected by the people. Citizens vote for people to represent them in the parliament. Voting is compulsory in Australia. Some key points about freedom of speech. People should be able to express their ideas freely as long as it is within the law. People are free to meet in public or private places for social or political discussion. Peaceful protests against the actions of governments are allowed. Violence against another person or group of people based on their culture, ethnicity, religion, or background is against Australian values and law. Freedom of speech and freedom of expression must be respected as long as such expression is lawful. Then comes the freedom of association. People are free to join any group voluntarily, any legal organization, political party, trade union, religious, cultural, social group. Freedom of religion. Australia actually believes in the freedom of religion. As we previously studied that Australia is a secular country, so people are free to follow any religion they choose. All citizens are treated equally regardless of their religion or beliefs. Religious practices must not break Australian laws. So there are certain religious or cultural practices such as polygamy and forced marriages. They are against the law in Australia and can result in several legal penalties, including imprisonment. Religious intolerance is not acceptable, and all people should be provided equal opportunity to pursue their goals as long as they are obeying Australian law. Then comes the equality of people. Australian society values the equal rights of all people, regardless of gender, age, race, or origin. Buddhists and people of all other faiths receive the same treatments as Christians. Under the law, two people can marry each other, including marriage between two men or two women. So both men and women have equal rights in Australia. They have access to education and employment. They can vote at elections. They can join Australian Defence and Police Force, and they are treated equally in courts of law. Mutual respect and tolerance. Individuals must respect the freedom and dignity of others and their opinions and choices. Violence of any kind, including verbal and physical abuse, is illegal. As a part of community, there are certain key points which are making a contribution, participate in our society and make contribution to the community, compassion for those in need, trying to learn English as a national language, help to keep society safe, and loyalty to Australia. So in the end, some practice test questions. So what do we commemorate on Anzac Day? So there are certain options A, B and C. So the correct answer is A, the landing of Australian and New Zealand Army Corps at Gallipoli during World War I. Question 2. What are the colors of Australian Aboriginal flag? And the answer is A, black, red and yellow. Question 3. What is the Commonwealth coat of arms? And the correct answer is C, the official symbol of Australia, which identifies Commonwealth property. Question 4 is, what happened in Australia on 1st January 1901? So the answer is B. Separate colonies were united into a federation of states called the Commonwealth of Australia. Question 5 is, what is the capital city of Australia? Very easy one. And the answer is B, Canberra. Question 6. Which of these is an example of freedom of speech? People can peacefully protest. Men and women are treated equally. Australians are free to not follow religion? And the answer is A. People can peacefully protest against a government action. Question 7. Which of these statements about government in Australia is correct? So the answer is B. Government in Australia is secular. Question 8. Which of these is an example of equality in Australia? Everyone follows the same religion, men and women have equal rights, everyone belongs to the same political party. So the answer is B. Men and women have equal rights. Question 9. Which of these is the responsibility of Australian citizens aged 18 years or over? So the answer is B. To vote in federal elections and in a referendum. Question 10. Which of these statements about passports is correct? And the answer is A. Australian citizens can apply for an Australian passport. Question 11. Which of these statements about voting in Australian elections is correct? Either it's A. People are free and safe to vote for any candidate. B. Voting is by a show of hand. Or C. People must write their name on their vote. So the answer is A. People are free and safe to vote for any candidate. Question 12. What is the name of the legal document that sets out the basic rules for the government of Australia? And the answer is C. The Australian Constitution. Question 13. What is a referendum? Is it a vote to change the government, vote to change the Australian Constitution, or vote to change the Prime Minister? And the answer is B. Vote to change the Australian Constitution. Question 14. Which arm of government has the power to interpret and apply laws? Legislative, executive, or judicial? And the answer is C. Judicial. Question 15. Which of these is the role of Governor General? And the answer is B. Signing all bills passed by the Australian Parliament into law. Question 16. Which of these statements best demonstrate Australian values about freedom of expression? So the answer is A. Everyone can peacefully express their opinions within the law. Question 17. Should people in Australia make an effort to learn English? And answer is C. Yes, English is the national language of Australia and it helps to get education, job and to integrate into the community. Question 18. In Australia, can you encourage violence against a person or a group of people if you have been insulted? And the answer is B. No, it is against Australian values and the law. Question 19. Should people tolerate one another where they find that they disagree? And the answer is C. Yes, peaceful disagreement reflects Australian values in relation to mutual respect. Question 20. Which of the following is an example of contributing to the Australian community? And the answer is A. Volunteering or fundraising for charity is a great opportunity to strengthen our community. And that's it for that complete our the series of videos for Australian citizenship test. Hope you like the videos and thanks for watching my channel. Take care.